Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. We also call this DMaths 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 1, and for this purpose, we have selected October November 2018 1 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the Zone 1. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours, and in this paper the calculator is not allowed. So let's start today's paper. So here we have 2018 October November 1 paper. Question number 1 is showing up on your screen. He says evaluate 2 by 7 plus 1 by 5. So here we have two fractions and we have to add them. So we will take their LCM. The denominator is 7 and 5. So their LCM will be 35. So that 35 will divide with the first denominator and you will get 5. So 5 will multiply with the 2. Then 35 will be divided with the 5. You get 7. 7 will multiply with the 1. So you will have 10 plus 7. That will be 17. 17 by 35 is the answer. 17 by 35 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we have question number 1. It's B part. We have 2 by 5 multiply 1 by 1 whole 1 by 5. It will be, these are two fractions and they are multiplying with each other. So 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So 2 by 5 multiplies 6 by 5. And the denominator will multiply with the denominator, numerator will multiply with the numerator. So you will have 2 multiply 6, that is 12, 5 multiply 5, that is 25. So this is the answer, 12 by 25, and we will have 12 by 25 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 2, it's A part. He says write 17 whole 1 by 2% as a fraction in its simplest form. 17.5%. That will be 17.5 divided by 100. And I will remove the decimal. So it will be 175 divided by 100 divided by 10. That will be 175 by 1000. I will move the decimal 3 steps to the left. And so it will be 175 divided by 1000. And you can, if you want to write it in the fraction, you can divide it with the 25 because we don't want the answer in the decimal fraction. We want it in the simple fraction. Divide it, both the numerator and denominator, with the 25. 25 sevens are 175 and 25 40 is 1000. So 7 by 40 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Okay, question number 2, it's B part. We have 6 plus 4 bracket 1 minus 0.4 bracket close. First of all, we will solve inside the bracket. So you will have 6 plus 4 bracket start 1 minus 0.4, that is 0.6. Then that 4 will multiply with 0.6. So it will be, I will remove the decimal. So you will have 6 plus 4 into 6 by 10. So you will have 24 by 10. So take the LCM, that is 10. So you will have 60 plus 24 divided by 10. That will be 84 by 10, and that will be 8.4. 8.4 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Okay. Question number 3, and it's a 2 marks question. He says y is directly proportional to the square of x. Given that y is equals to 8 when x is equals to 4, find the y when x is equals to 3. So y is directly proportional to x square. So y will be equals to kx square. So y is 8, x is 4. Just put those values there. So 8 is equals to k into 4 square. So the 4 square is 16. That 16 will go to the other side and it will divide. So 8 by 16 is equals to k. So k will be equals to 1 by 2. So the formula will become y is equals to 1 by 2x square. So when the x is 3, what is the value of the y? So y will be equals to 1 by 2 into 3 square. That y will be equals to 9 by 2. So y will be equals to 4 whole 1 by 2, or 4.5. 4.5 is the right answer. This is question number 3. Question number 4, it's a 2 marks question. He says, during 1 year, the mass of a child increased from 25 kg to 30 kg. Calculate the percentage increase in the mass. The percentage increase is the increase in the mass divided by the old value multiply 100. So that will be 30 minus 25 divided by the original value is 25 multiply 100. So 30 minus 25, that's 5. 5 divided by 25 multiply 100. So 25 and 100 will be cancelled. So 5 into 4, and that is 20%. So the answer is 20%. This is the solution. Okay. So question number 5, it's a party says factorize completely 15a plus 3ab. The first rule of the factorization, if something is common, take that common. So here 3a is common. So we will take 3a common, and we will have in the bracket, we will have 5 plus b. So 3a into 5 plus b is the answer, which is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 5, it's B part. We have 4 terms and we have to factorize it. So we will have to rearrange it. This is so here we have to rearrange these terms. So I will bring this minus 3y. I will rearrange it like this: 6k minus 3y and plus 2kx minus xy. Then I will be able to factorize it. So you can see I have rearranged it: 6k minus 3y plus 2kx minus xy. From the first 2 terms, 3 is common. So in the bracket, I will have 2k minus y, bracket close, plus from the last 2 terms, x is common. So in the bracket, I will have 2k and minus 1. So now you can see that this bracket and this bracket is common. So I will take this bracket common. So I will have 2k minus y, this bracket. Then I will have 3 from here and plus x from here. That will be in the other bracket. This is how you factorize it. And you can see this answer is right. Okay, question number 6. Here a function is given. F of x is equals to 3 divided by x plus 4. Is the first part is find f of minus 6. F of minus 6, that means that in that formula, wherever is the x, substitute it with the minus 6. So we will do that. F of minus 6 is equals to 3 divided by minus 6 plus 4. So you will have 3 by minus 2. So minus 3 by 2, that is minus 1 whole 1 by 2. Minus 1.5 is the answer. That is right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 7, the value of each term of a sequence is 4 more than the value of the term before it. The third term is 17 and the fourth term is 21. Find the first term. So here you get, by adding 4, you are getting the next term. So, sorry, I think I have missed some. Oh yeah, I have missed this part. Question number 6 is B part, F inverse of x. So if you want to find of F inverse of x, we will have to write this sentence: F of x is equals to y. So x will be equals to F inverse of y. So in this, in the place of F of x, I will put its formula, that is 3 divided by x plus 4 equals to y. So I will make the x subject of this formula. For that, I will cross multiply. So xy plus 4y is equals to 3. So I will make x the subject. So for that, xy is equals to 3 minus 4y. So x will be equals to 3 minus 4y divided by y. So this x will be equals to this x. So in the place of x, I will put F inverse of y. So you will have F inverse of y equals to 3 minus 4y by y. Then I will change the variable. So we will have F inverse of x equals to 3 minus 4x by the whole thing divided by x. And that is the right answer, sir. So that is question number 6. Is B part. Its solution is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and you can. Okay, question number 17. Here we have every next term we get by adding 4. So third term is here they have given us the third term is 17 and the fourth term is 21. We want to find out the first term. Okay, very simple. You see the first term, second term, and then you have 17, then you have 21. So the second term will be 4 less than the 17, that will be 13, and the first term will be 4 less than the 13. So that will be the 9, and it means that the first term is 9. Okay, so this is the solution. Question number 7, it's B part. He says find an expression for the nth term of this sequence, giving your answer in its simplest form. So now I know the first term, I know the second term, I know the third term, I know the fourth term, and I know that we are getting each next term by adding 4 to the previous term. So it's an arithmetic sequence, and we can find the nth term of the arithmetic sequence. The formula is a plus d bracket n minus 1. So the a is the first term, d is the common difference. So that will be 9 plus 4 bracket n minus 1. It will be 9 plus 4n minus 4, and that will be 4n plus 5. 4n plus 5 is the right answer, sir. So we are going to the next question, and that is question number 8. He says write down an irrational number which has a value between 4 and 5. The method is very simple. If you want to find out an irrational number between 4 and 5, the method is you square the 4, that is 16, you square the 5, that is 25. Then between 16 and 25, find a prime number. The prime numbers between 16 to 25 are 17, 19, and 23. Take its square root, and that will be the irrational number between the 4 and 5. So for example, I take 17, square root of the 17 will be the irrational number, and between the 4 and 5. The method is, I hope you have understood the method. And okay, so question number 8, and it's B part 1 mark question. He says Kofi is using number cards to form a 5-digit number. His number is a multiple of 8. Complete the final digit of his number. So this number here, we don't know what is here. So we have to find out this, and we want this 5-digit number to be divisible by 8. Okay, so my method is very simple. You see, I will divide this number. I don't know the last number. I don't know what is here. So I will divide this number, okay, with 8. 8 ones are 8, so you have 4. Then 3 comes here. 8 fives are 40, so 3 is here. Then 4 comes here. 34, so 8 fours are 32. Now you have 2, and then this number comes. I don't know how much is this number, but here now it's very simple. I have to put a digit here which will make this 20 something exactly divisible by 8. So here it can be only 4. So here what is the number? Here it will be 4. So 8 threes are 24. It's completely divisible. So the number which comes here, that is 100% 4. 4 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Hopefully you understand how I have done this. Then we have question number 9. He says in the diagram, the AFGB, BGDC, and FEDG are parallelograms. So they are parallelograms. Okay, so EF and BA produced meet at H. Okay, the BGF is 130, the DGF is 120. Find the BGD. So they want me to find out this angle, BGD. So if they want me to find out this angle, simply add up these 3 angles, and their sum will be equal to 360. So 130 plus 120 plus BGD, that is equal to 360. So 360 will be equals to BGD will be equals to 360 minus 250, and the BGD will be equals to 110. So the BGD is 110. That answer is right. This is the solution. So this angle will be 110. Okay. So then their next question is ABG. 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 ABG, and let me change the color. Okay. So the ABG is this angle. So they want me to find out this angle. If you look at here carefully, can you see that this line, according to them, these are parallel lines. So because these are parallelograms, so these 2 sides are parallel. So 130 and this angle, they are allied angles to each other. We also call them the interior angles of the parallel sides. And so the ABG, so their sum will be equals to 180. ABG plus 130 is equals to 180. They are the right angles. The ABG will be equals to 180 minus 130. The ABG will be equals to 50 degree. 50 degree is the right answer. This is the solution. And so this angle here, that is 50 degree. Okay. Then we have the C part. It says HFG. HFG. So basically, they are asking me to find out this angle. So they are asking me to find out this angle. So I can find out this angle, and you know, this and this side, they are parallel to each other. So if this is 130, this angle will be how much? This angle will be 50. And how much will be this angle? Here, this angle, how much will be this angle? This angle, if because this is parallel to this side, so this is 120, this angle will be 60. 180 minus 120, this is 60. Because this is straight line, so this is 60, this is 50. So I can find out this angle. The sum of the adjacent angles on a straight line is equals to 180. So from 180 subtract 50 and 60, that is 110. So 180 minus 110, that will be 70. So this angle will be how much? It will be how much? 70 degree. This is my solution. So here we go. HFG, that is 120 degree. That is alternate angles. I have done here with another method. Sorry. The question is, what is HFG? Okay, the HFG, sorry, HFG is this whole angle, and this whole angle, because this and this is parallel, this is will be 120. If you add 70 and 50, that will be also 120. So sorry, I was working on HFA. So HFG, that is alternate angle to the 120. So that will be directly 120. FHA. So how much is FHA? This is now the question. Okay. So there can be many methods. Let me change the color so you can understand it. Okay. Now this is 130. This is how much? This is 130. And this is how much? 50. And this, now this is 70, this is 50, this will be 120. So from 180 subtract 120. So this angle will be how much? 60 degree. This is my method. Let me show you. FHA plus 120, that is equals to 180. They are the right angles. So FHA is equals to 180 minus 120. So FHA will be equals to 60. So you see, I have, because these are, another good thing. These two are parallel lines. So if this angle is 120, so this angle will be the right angle. So if this is 120, this will be 180 minus 120, that will be 60. So here we have 2, 3, 4 methods to solve the same thing. Okay. So we will have 120, 110, 50, 120, and 60. So our answers are basically right. These are the solutions. This is A part, this is B part, this is C part, and the D part. Okay, then we have question number 10. The diagram shows a closed box. The box is a cuboid. The measurements are in centimeters. Okay, the length is 4, the width is 2, and the height is 3. So their question is that on the grid below, complete and accurate drawing of the net of the box. Do not draw outside the grid. Okay. So this is how much? 3 and 3. This is 4. This is 3 and 4. So the side walls are there. The bottom is also there. So we will need one side wall here. That is should also be 3. So it will be like this. Okay, this wall and this wall. This wall and the top. Okay, this is how we will do this. And So you can see the grid is showing up on your screen, and hopefully you understand. The net, we call it the net. Okay, so the answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Okay, so next question is question number 11, and we have the A part. It says n is equals to 4 expo 5. Give your answer in the standard form. Find n square. So we have to square it. So square will be both of the 4, and it will be also of the 10 raised to power 5. So 4 square will be 16, and 10 raised to power 5 square, that will be power of the power will multiply. So it will be 10 raised to power 10. Now 16 into expo 16 expo 10 is not the standard form. So I will move the decimal of 16 one step to the left, and what will happen? We will have 1.6 expo 11. 1.6 expo 11, question number 11. It's that the answer is right. This is the solution. Okay, then we have question number 11. It's B part. They want me to find out 1 divided by n. So it will be 1 divided by 4 expo 5. It will be 1 by 4 into 1 divided by 10 raised to power 5. 1 by 4 is 0.25 into 10 raised to power minus 5. I will move the decimal one step to the right. So it will be 2.5 expo, and the power will be decreased by 1. So it will become 2.5 expo minus 6. Then we have, let's check 2.5 expo minus 6. 2.5 expo minus 6 is the right answer, sir. Then we have question number 12. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, calculate and estimate. Calculate and estimate, and the, okay, so of the 614.2, it will become 600, multiply 0.0304, this will become 0.03, divided by 19.88, this will become 20. So you will have 600 multiply 0.03 divided by 20, it will be 600 multiply 3 divided by 20 multiply 100. I have removed that decimal. So you will have 3 multiplied 3 divided by 10, that will be 9 by 10, that is 0.9. So 0.9 is the answer. 9 by 10 or 0.9 is the right answer. This is the solution. I hope you understand. Okay, so we have question number 11. The length of the times of telephone calls made by Ali during 1 week are summarized in the table. 0 to 10 minutes, 10 calls, 10 to 20 minutes calls, 15, 20 to 25 minute calls. There are such 10 calls, 25 to 30 minutes call, there are 12 calls, and 30 to 50 minutes calls, there are 16 calls. On the grid, draw a histogram to illustrate the distribution of these items. That, or here we have frequency density, here we have the time in minutes. So first of all, we have to find out the frequency density. You know, the frequency density, its formula is very simple. The formula is frequency of the class divided by the class width. So first of all, I have to find out the class width of each class, and then we can do that. Okay. So here we have the, now the class width of this is 10, class width of this is 10, the class width of this class is 5, class width of this class is 5, class width of this class is 20. So divide the 10 with the 10, you get 1, 15 divided by 10, that is 1.5, 10 divided by 5, that is 2, 12 divided by 5, that is 2.4, 16 divided by 20, that is 0.8. So now I know the frequency density of the each class. So now I can make this table. Okay, so from 0 to 10, the frequency density is 1. So I will make this grid. From 10 to 20, the frequency density is 1.5. So I will make this histogram. From 20 to 25, the frequency density is 2. From 25 to 30, the frequency density is 2.4. You can see 2.4, yeah. So then we have 30 to 50, and its frequency density is 0.8. So I have drawn this histogram, and I hope you can understand. Now the whole question is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video, take your time with this question. This is question number 13, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 0.8 is the frequency density. Our answers are right. Hopefully you understand how we have drawn this. So we have question number 14. It's A part. It is 1 by 3 wholes raised to power 0 minus 1 by 3 whole raised to power 2. Anything raised to power 0 is 1. So 1 minus, and that square is for both those numbers, and it will become so I will have 1 minus 1 by 9, and that will be 9 minus 1, the whole thing divided by 9, and that will be 8 by 9. 8 by 9 is the right answer, sir. This is question number 14. It's A part. I hope you understand. Question number 14, it's B part. He says simplify. We have 27 divided by x raised to power 6, the whole thing raised to power minus 1 by 3, because the power is negative. So first of all, I will reciprocate the fraction inside the bracket. And when I will do this, the power will become positive. So I will have x raised to power 6 divided by 27, and the whole thing raised to power 1 by 3. Now this power is for both of them. So I will give both of them the power 1 by 3. So you will have x raised to power 6 raised to power 1 by 3. And 27 is x cube. So, 3 cube. So 27 is 3 cube. So you will have 3 cube raised to power 1 by 3. The power of the power multiplies. When the 6 will multiply with 1 by 3, you will get 2. So you will have x squared. When 3 will multiply with 1 by 3, you will get 1. So you have 3 raised to power 1. So my final answer will be x squared divided by 3. X squared divided by 3 is the right answer. This is the solution. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 15. A 5-sided spinner is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I should have spun the spinner 200 times. The results are shown in the table. Okay, the 1 came 30 times, 2 came 25 times, 3 came 50 times, 4 came 55 times, 5 came 40 times. Calculate the relative frequency that the spinner lands on the 3. So the relative frequency will be 50 divided by 200. So my relative frequency will be 50 by 200. That will be 5 by 20, and that will be 1 by 4. 1 by 4, 50 by 200 is the answer. So our answer is right. Okay, then he says Mariam spins the spinner 20 times. How many times would you expect the spinner to land on 3? So when you spun it 200 times, it landed on 3 50 times. So when you will spun it only 20 times, so 50 divided by 200 multiplied 20, and that will be 5. That will be 5. So when you will spin it, suppose when you will spin it 20 times, it will land on 5 times. So my 5 times. That's the right answer, sir. Okay, then we have, he says, Ashraf claims my results show the spinner is fair. Ashraf shows that the spinner is fair. Is his claim correct? Give a reason for your answer. No, his claim is not right. The reason is, you see, the reason is very simple. He has spun the spinner 200 times, which is a very large sample. And the frequency of each number is not same. If the spinner is fair, the frequency, the relative frequency should be same. So no, because spinner is spun 200 times, so sample is very large. Relative frequency of each number is not same. This is my answer. No, with the supporting reason. Has been spun enough times. So okay, so you can read it. So my answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 16. Here we have question number 16. He says a boat travels from P to Q. At Q, it turns through 90 degrees and travels to R as shown in the diagram. If it then returns from R to Q and then to P, following the same route in reverse, PQ is 6 kilometer and the QR is 9 kilometer. The first part of the journey from P to Q to R takes 3 hours. The return part of the journey from R to Q to P takes 2 hours. Calculate the average speed for the whole journey from P to Q to R and back from R to Q to P. So my idea is that when they went 6 plus 9, when they came back, it's 9 plus 6. So 6 plus 9, that's 15 kilometers. That is the distance covered in going. And when he returned, he covered the same distance again. So the total distance covered in this journey is 15 plus 15, and that is 30 kilometers. And the total time taken is 3 hours plus 2 hours, that is 5 hours. The average speed is total distance traveled in a journey divided by the total time taken to cover that journey. So here is my solution. The average speed will be the total distance traveled by the total time taken. That will be 6 plus 9 plus 9 plus 6. And divided by, and the denominator you have 3 plus 2. So you have 30 by 5, that is 6. So the average speed is 6 kilometers per hour. 6 kilometers per hour. So 6 kilometers per hour is the right answer, sir. Okay, then their question is the B part. The bearing of the Q from the P is, the Q from P is 40. Calculate the bearing of the R from Q. R from Q. So R from Q. So if you draw a north here, try to understand this. So this angle will be, this is 40, this will be 140. And if this is 140, because this is a straight line, so this angle will be how much? It will be 40. So the bearing of the R from the Q will be this much angle. That will be 40 plus 90, and that will be 130 degree, I hope. Okay, so here we have, okay, so this is 40. This will be 180 minus 40 because these two are allied angles to each other. So you get 140. These two angles are on a straight line, adjacent angles on a straight line. So the sum will be equals to 180. So 180 minus 140. So this angle will be 40. So the bearing of the, what is the bearing of the R from the Q, that is this much. That is 40 plus 90, and that will be 130. So my answer is 130. Is that answer right? Yes, sir. This answer is right. This answer is right. Hopefully you understand. Okay, in the second part, he says calculate the bearing of the P from Q. They want me to find out the P from Q. Okay, P from Q, very easy. You know this angle is how much? This angle will be, I think, 90. This angle will be also, 90. Why? Because this is a straight line. This is 90. This is 90. So the bearing of the P from the Q will be this angle. And this angle will be 40 plus 90 plus 90. This is 180 plus 40. And that is something like 220. Yeah, it will be how much? It will be 220. So the bearing of the P from Q means that the north is on the Q, and from that north, you go clockwise to the QP line. So the bearing of the P from the Q, that will be 360 minus 140, and that will be 220 degrees. Let's check. 220 degree is the right answer, sir. Hopefully you understand. This is how I have done. I've tried to explain it to you how this is done. Question number 17, he says 120 is equals to 2 raised to power 3 multiply 3 multiply 5. So the question is expressed 1200 as the product of its prime numbers. You know the 1200 is 120 multiply 10. I already know the factors of the 120. They are 2 raised to power 3 multiply 5, and the 10, its factors are 2 into 5. So the factors of the 1200 will be 2 raised to power 4 multiply 3 multiply 5 square. So let's check. 2 raised to power 3, 2 raised to power 4 into 3 into 5 square. That is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we have question number 17. It's B part. Find the smallest value of the n such that the 120n is a square number. You see, whenever something is a square number, all its factors should have an even power. All its factors should have an even power. So we will have 120n is 2 raised to power 3 multiply 5 multiply n. So what is n? So here it is odd power, so I need a 2. Here we have odd power, so I need a 3. Here is odd power, so I need a 5. So that will make 2 raised to power 4. It will make, this will make 3 raised to power 2. This will make 5. 5 raised to power 2. So the value of the n is basically 5 2s are 10, 10 3s are 30. It is 30. The value of the n is 30. N is such a number that which will make all the factors have even power. Even power means number raised to power 2 or raised to power 4 or raised to power 6. Okay, so we have the next question, the question number 18, and it's a 3 marks question. He says 4 interior angles of a hexagon are 100, 110, 120, and 140. The remaining 2 interior angles are equal to each other. Calculate the size of the one of these interior angles. Okay, so you have 100 plus 110 plus 120 plus 140 plus x, and that is equals to 720. So because I already know that the sum of the internal angles of a hexagon is 720, but if you do not remember, you can find out this. The formula of finding the sum of the internal angles of a polygon is 180 bracket n minus 2. N means the number of the sides. Here that n is 6. So you can see I have written an equation that is 100 plus 110 plus 120 plus 140 plus x, and that is equals to 180 bracket 6 minus 2. So you will have 470 plus 2x equals to 180 into 4. 2x will be equals to 720 minus 470. 2x will be equals to 250, and x will be equals to 250 divided by 2, and x will be equals to 125. So the value of that unknown angle is 125. The marking scheme is showing up. Our answer is right. This is the solution. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and that is question number 19. It says, here we have a triangle, its name is ABC. He says, measure the angle ABC. He wants me to measure this angle. So with the help of the protractor, very easily I can measure it, and I have already done this. With the help of a protractor, I have measured this angle, and this angle is 97. Angle ABC is 97. They say the answer will be from 96 to 98. And my answer is 97. So our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next part. And in the next part, they say B part. In this part, use a pair of compasses and a straight edge only and construct the bisector of the angle BAC. He wants me to find out he wants me to BAC angle bisector. So put your compass here, draw an arc here, then draw an arc here, then put your compass here, draw an arc here, then put your compass here, draw an arc here. Then join these 2 points with this point where the arcs intersected each other, and that is the angle bisector of the angle BAC. Let me show you exactly. Here you see I have put my compass here. I have drawn an arc here. I draw an arc here. You put arcs on both the arms of that angle. Okay, so then put the compass here and draw an arc here. You can see, then put the compass here and draw an arc here. Then join this point with this vertex, and that will be the angle bisector of the angle BAC. Okay, then their question is construct the perpendicular bisector of the AB. Perpendicular bisector of the AB. If you want to draw the perpendicular bisector of the AB, then the method is very simple. You will you put the compass needle here, open the compass needle more than half of the AB, draw an arc here and draw an arc here, and then from the B, draw an arc here and then draw an arc here. So join these 2 points, and that will be the perpendicular bisector. You see, sorry, it was supposed to be from here. So this is how this is done. Okay, so you can see I put my compass here. I've drawn this arc. I have drawn this arc. Then I have put my compass on the B. I have drawn this arc and I have drawn this arc. So I will join these 2 points, and this line will be the perpendicular bisector of the AB. And this is what they have asked us to do, and they have asked us nothing else. Okay, so hopefully you understand. This is question number 19. The marking scheme is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video if you want more time with this marking scheme. So this is how this is done, and we are going to the next question. So we are on the question number 20 here. A matrix A is given, and that matrix A is equals to 2 minus 1 0 1, and the matrix B is 4 3 6 minus 2. It says express 2A minus B. We will substitute the value of the matrix A and the matrix B in this equation. So we will have and 2 and the matrix 2 will multiply with the matrix 2 minus 1 0 1, and then the minus will multiply with the bracket 4 3 6 minus 2. Okay, so you will have that when this 2 will multiply, it will multiply all the members here. So you will have 4, you will have minus 2, you will have 0, you will have 2. So when you have to subtract, so it will be 4 minus 4, and that will be 0 minus 2 minus 3. It will be minus 5, 0 minus 6, that will be minus 6, 2 minus minus 2. It will become 2 plus 2, and that will be 4. So this is my answer, 0 minus 5 minus 6 and 4. You can see our answer is right. Hopefully you understand. Okay, then we have they're very simple. They want me to find out the A inverse. The method or the steps are, you will first of all find the A determinant, then find out the adjoint of the A, and then we will have the formula of the A inverse, and you know that is equals to 1 by A determinant and into the adjoint of A. So this is the strategy on which we will work. Okay, so here we have, first of all, I will find out the A inverse. That will be, you multiply these two terms with each other, and then you multiply these two terms. Okay, so you will have 2 into 1 minus 0 into minus 1. That will be 2 plus 0, and that will be 2. Then I will find the adjoint. In adjoint, I will change their location and I will change their sign. Okay, so you will have 1 1 0 2. A inverse, the formula for the A inverse is 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A. So you will have 1 by 2 into 1 1 0 2. So this is how you find the 1 by 2 into 1 1 0 2 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution, and hopefully you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 21. He says, in the diagram, the coordinate of the line through the BC is 2x plus 7y equals to 42. I know this equation. He says the equation of the line through A and B is y equals to x by 5. Okay, so then they say the region inside the triangle ABC is defined by the three inequalities. One of these is y is greater than x plus 5. Write the other two inequalities. I know the equation of this line. This is 6x plus 7y equals to, and we have 42. Because this area is below this line, so here I will put the crocodile and its back will be towards the positive y, because the area required is below this line. I already know this equation and this inequality. This is already given that y is greater than x plus 5. This is given in the question. I'm just writing it. Okay, so then we have another one, and in that we will have okay, we have another one, and that is this straight line. Its equation will be x equals to 2, because the required area is towards the right of this, so the crocodile's mouth will be towards the x. So the real equation is x equals to 2. So because the area required is on the right side of this vertical line, so its inequality will be x greater than 2. So these are the two inequalities which we have to write. So let me show you. X is greater than 2 and 6x plus 7y is less than 42. I hope you understand. And let me check. This is question number 21, and our answers are most probably right. Yes, sir, they are right. Sorry. Then he says the time the line y is equals to kx passes through the triangle ABC. Find all the possible integer values of k. So you know this equation y is equals to kx. This line, I mean, y is equals to kx is such a line which is passing through the region. The lines who are only y equals to kx, these are those lines which only passes through the origin, I mean, and their y-intercept is 0. So here k is the gradient of that line. One of this line is this one, 1 by 5. And the other maximum possible will be this line, which will be joining O and the C. So I can find out the gradient of this line also. That will be the extreme value of the k. Then we can find the okay, equation of the BC is 6x plus 7y equals to 42. Equation of the AC is x equals to 2. So the coordinates of the C are in that equation of the BC, where you just substitute x with the 2. So you will have 6 into 2 plus 7y equals to 42. I'm trying to find out the coordinates of the point C. So 7y will be equals to 42 minus 12. So y will be equals to 30 by 7. So the coordinates of the C are 2 comma 30 by 7. Now I can find out the the gradient of that line OC. That will be 30 by 7 minus 0, the whole thing divided by 2 minus 0, that is 30 by 7 divided by 2, and that will be 30 by 7 into 1 by 2, and that is 30 by 14. So the equation of the OC will become 30 by 14x. So 30 and 30 by 40 means 2 whole 2 by 14. So your k value is between this is 1 by 5, which means 0.2, and here this thing is basically 1 by 5 is basically 0.2. Okay, and this number here, that means 2 point something, 2 points, I don't know what, but it is something. Okay, 2 point something something. Okay, so we don't need to go into this. Okay, so between these two we have to tell the integer value. Between these two values, the integer can be only 1 and 2. It's a very tricky question. 1 and 2. Our answer is right. Especially this last part. So we are looking for the gradient between here and between this line. Question number 22, he says the diagram shows the triangle A and B. He said describe fully the single transformation that maps the triangle A onto triangle B. So you can see, because if you look at carefully on A and B, that A has flipped here. So that means it's a reflection. So because this is A has been reflected on the B, so if you want to find out the line of reflection, the method is very simple. You join this point with this point and draw the perpendicular bisector of this line. That will be the line of the reflection. So, okay. So here we have, let me show you. So this is the line of reflection, and you remember this line is y equals to minus x. So how you describe this? This is reflection, and y equals to minus x is the line of reflection. Y equals to minus x is the line of reflection. Okay. The triangle A is mapped. Sorry. Here we go. It says reflection and y is equals to minus x. Okay, that answer is right. Okay, so we are going here. He says triangle A is mapped onto triangle C by a rotation through 90-degree clockwise, center 0, 0. Draw and label the triangle C on the diagram. Okay, so very simple. Okay, so 0, 0 is the center of rotation. So you can suppose this is a flag in your hand, and from here you will rotate it. So when you will rotate it 90-degree clockwise, this straight line will come here. This point is 1 away, so this point will be 1 away. This point is 3 away from here, so it will be 3 away from here. And because this thing is one step in this direction, so when this flag will come down like this step will be one step here. Simply join these two and these 3 points. That will be your triangle C. I hope you understand how I have rotated it through, how much I have rotated it. I have rotated 90-degree clockwise about the center 0, 0. And in the answer, I think they have given the coordinates 1, 0, 3, 0, 3, 1. 1, 0, 3, 0, 3, 1 is the are the coordinates. Okay. Then he says triangle B is mapped onto triangle C by transformation T. Find the matrix that represents the transformation T. Okay, this is their question. They say that B has been transformed onto C, and we have to write down the transformation matrix. The method is very simple. You know, the transformation matrix multiply object is equals to the image. So I will take two points here on the image object, and I will take 2 points on the image. As for example, I have taken -3 and 1. I have taken this point, and -1 and 0. I have taken this point. So in the image of this is this, which is 3, 1, and the image of this thing is 1, 0. So I will write down the object matrix and the image matrix. In the object matrix, I only take 2 points, and in the image matrix, I will take 2 points only. And these are the images of the 2 points which we have taken in the object matrix. Okay, so transformation matrix will be, this matrix will go on the other side. It will become inverse of itself. Its determinant is -1. So 1 by determinant. First of all, I will write this. I will write this here, and then I will write. Okay, then I will write the inverse of this thing, which is here. So this is that joint. Basically, these two have been switched. They have switched their location. These two, they have changed the sign. So you will have 0, 1, -1, and -3. Now I will multiply from here. I will take a row. From here, I will take a column. So 3 zeros are 0 plus 3 zeros are 0 plus -1. So you will have -1. Then it will multiply with this column. So 3 ones are 3 -3. It will be 0. Then this row will multiply. 1 zeros are 0 plus 0 -1 are 0. 0 plus 0, that will be 0. So then this row will multiply with this column. It will be 1 into 1, and that will be 1, plus 0 into -3, that will be 0. So it will be 1. So when you divide it with the -1, so it will become 1. This will become 0. This is 0. This will become -1. So this is the matrix 1, 0, 0, -1. 1. Oh, I made a mistake. This determinant, the determinant of this thing will be, let me check, -3 into 0. I made a mistake in determinant. -1 into 1. Okay. So this will become 0, and this will become +1. So now it's very important. Let me correct this thing. I made a mistake, a little mistake. Its determinant is +1. Okay, this determinant is +1, not -1. So it will remain negative, and this will remain positive. So this is the answer. Okay, I made a mistake when I found the determinant. I by mistake wrote here a negative sign. So I hope now it's all good. Do you understand what happened here? By mistake, when I wrote its determinant, instead of doing this is how you find the determinant. And this is not -1, it is +1. Sorry, it's possible to make a mistake. And we go to the next question. And that question is question number 23. Here we have In the diagram, the ABCD is a parallelogram. X is the point on the BC such that the BX is 3. This in the ratio, this is 3, and the XC is 1, and the total thing is 4. Their first question is AB is equals to 6P, and the AD is equals to 8Q. Express the BX in terms of P or Q. BX I want to find out, and I know the value of the BC because that will be equals to the AD. Okay, so very simple, straightforward question. I want to find out the BX. I know the value of the BC, that is 8Q. So BC in ratio, BX in ratio is 3, and BC in ratio is 4. So the BX will be equals to 3 by 4 of the BC, and the BX will be 3 by 4 of the 8Q, and the BX will become 6Q. So this portion is how much? This portion is 6Q up till this point. Okay. From here till here, this is 6Q. So let's check. 6Q is the right answer, sir. Okay, then their question is express AX. They want me to find out AX. They want me to find out this. AX is very simple. A to B, B to X. Oh, straightforward, simple question. If you want to find out AX, I will write down the bypass. AX will be equals to, you go from A to B, from B to go X. So A to B is 6P, and the BX is 6Q. Take 6 common, so you will have AX is equals to 6 bracket P plus Q. 6 bracket P plus Q, and our answer is right, sir. This is the solution. Okay, then we go to the next question in the C part. He says, Y is the point such that CY is 3P plus Q. Express AY in terms of P and Q. Now the value of this CY is given. If the value of the CY is given, I can find out from A go to D, from D go to C, from C go to Y. That is my bypass. Okay, so CY it is given, that is 3P plus Q. AY is question. My bypass is AY will be equals to from A go to D, from D go to C, from C go to Y. A to D is 8Q, D to C is 6P, and the CY it is given in the question, that is 3P plus Q. So it will become 9Q plus 9P. So take 9 common, so you will have AY is equals to 9 bracket P plus Q. 9P plus 9Q. 9P plus 9Q. That is the right answer, sir. Okay, then their question is find the ratio of the AX and the AY. They want me to find out the ratio of the AX and the AY. Okay, they want me to find out the ratio of the AX and the AY. Okay, very simple. I know all these values. AX, I know its value. That is, I have already found that value. And AX is 6 bracket P plus Q, bracket close ratio. AY we just found, that is 9 bracket P plus Q, bracket close. So this P plus Q will be cancelled. So you are left with the 6 ratio 9. So cut it with the table of 3. So you will have 2 ratio 3. 2 ratio 3 is the answer, sir. That is right, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Here we have question number 24. The diagram is speed time graph of part of a train's journey. So on the y-axis, we have speed. On the x-axis, we have time. It's a speed time graph. The train slows down uniformly from a speed of 44 meters per second to a speed of 20 meters per second in a time of 10 seconds. It then continues at a constant speed of 20 meters per second. Find the deceleration when the t is 5. When the t is 5, this is the t is 5. Okay, here they want me to find out, sorry, this is 5. Sorry. Oh, here. This is 5. This. You want me to find out that deceleration here. So it's a straight line. So I will take this point, which is 0, 44, and I will take this point, which is 10, 20. Sorry. And I will find out the gradient. So I have taken 2 points on that straight line, 0, 44 and 10, 20, and A will be V2 minus V1 divided by T2 minus T1. So A will be equals to 20 minus 44 and divided by 10 minus 0. And that will be minus 24 divided by 10, and that will be minus 2.4 meter per second square. When you write your final answer, don't put the negative sign because the word deceleration has been used. So your final answer will be 2.4 meter per second square. So then they say find the speed when the t is 5. Okay. So we don't know what is the speed here. So this is 5, comma. We don't know what is the speed here. Okay. So whatever is the gradient of these 2 points, same will be the gradient of this line. Okay. That is the main concept. So 0, 44, 5, V, and 10, 20. So if I will find out the gradient between 0, 44 and 5, V, that will be the same gradient as the gradient of the 0, 44 and 10, 20. So V minus 44 divided by 5 minus 0, that will be equals to minus 2.4. We have just found that gradient, and minus 2.4. So V minus 40 will be equals to minus 2.4 multiply 5. V minus 44 will be equals to minus 12. And V will be equals to minus 12 plus 44. And V will be equals to 32 meter per second. So the velocity when the time is 5 is 32 meter per second. 32 meter per second. That is the right answer, sir. That is the right answer, sir. Okay, then the C part is the distance traveled from t equals to 0 to t equals to 10 is equals to the distance traveled from t10 to t10 plus k. Find the k value. Okay. The distance traveled here in this diagram, the distance is equal to the area under the speed time graph. And they say this is equals to the distance traveled here. Okay. So I will make both the areas equals to each other because the area under the speed time graph is equals to the distance traveled. So distance 1 will be equal to distance 2. The distance 1 is is that because that area is in the shape of a trapezium. So it will be 1 by 2 into 10 into 44 plus. In the bracket I will have 44 plus 20. Bracket goes. So you will have 5 into 64, and on the other side it will be only k multiply 20. So that is 20k. So 5 into 60, that is 320. And k will be 320 divided by 20. 0, 0 will be cancelled. 32 divided by 2, that is 16. So the speed, the k value is 16. Let's check. K value is 16, sir. Okay, so let me show you. This is question number 24. The whole question is showing up. Why this is k? This value is 5. This is 44. This is 20. This is 20. But how much is this? This is 10 plus k minus 10. So this length will be how much? This length will be k. That's why the area was k multiplied 20. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 25. He says, in the triangle ABC, P and Q are the points on AB and AC such that PQ is parallel to BC. So this small triangle, this big triangle, they are basically similar to each other. You see this angle and this angle, they will be equal. And this angle and this angle, they are equal to each other. So this small triangle and the big triangle, they are similar. They are similar to each other. Okay, so this is 3, this is 5. The big side will be 8. This PQ, they want me to find out. This BC, that is 12. So the AP divided by the AB, that will be equals to PQ divided by the BC. So very easily I can find the solution. And Let me show you. Okay. So the PQ divided by BC is equals to AP divided by AB. PQ is I want to find out, and the BC is 12 equals to AP is 3 and the AB is 8. So the PQ will be equals to 3 by 8 multiply 12. So the PQ will be 3 into 3 divided by 2, and that will be 9 by 2, and that will be 4.5 centimeter. PQ will be 4.5 centimeter, because the small triangle, the big triangle, they are similar to each other. So their sides will have a constant ratio. The ratio of the corresponding sides will remain constant. That's the property of similar triangles. The area of the triangle ABC is x centimeter square. Find expression in terms of x for the area of the trapezium BCQP. So this area here, this is x, and they want me to find out what is the area of this trapezium. So I will find out the area of the big triangle, and from the area of the big triangle I will subtract the area of the small triangle, and that will give me the area of the trapezium. Okay, so try to understand how this is done. Okay, the area of the triangle APQ divided by the area of the triangle ABC, because they are similar, that will be equals to the square of their the square of the ratio of their sides. So B1 by B2 whole square. So the area APQ divided by the area ABC is x, and that will be equals to 3 by 8 whole square. So it will become 20, and it will become 9 by 64. 3 by 8 the whole square, that is 9 by 64. That x will come to this side, so the triangle APQ, its area will be 9x by 64. So the area of the trapezium, will be the area of the trapezium will be the area of the big triangle ABC. From that, subtract the area of the small triangle APQ. So the big triangle, its area is x minus, and the area of the small triangle, that is 9x by 64. I will take the LCM, so that will be 64x minus 9x, the whole thing divided by 64, and that will be 55x by 64. 55x by 54. So our answer is perfect, and that's fine. It's right, and this is the whole solution. Question number 25 is B part. And my dear students, we have reached the end of this paper. So my dear students, today we have done October, November 2018 1 paper. This paper has 25 questions, and we have solved all the 25 questions. And I've tried my best to write the answers in such a way that you can understand them, the procedures, and I have also tried to describe the solution in my words. If you find this video interesting and especially useful for you, please share the link of this video with your junior students, with your senior students, with your class fellows, with your teachers. And please like this video, also subscribe my channel, because when you do these things, it helps me to promote my channel. I think it's a great blessing for me that I can touch the life of so many students around the globe, especially the students in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, in Saudi Arabia, in Mauritius, in Brunei, in UAE, in Mauritius, Brunei, Saudi Arabia, and other countries also. So it's a blessing for me, please. And thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. God bless you all.